The law requires that the government grants any whistleblower who reports an offense and investigations into such a whistle yields a tax collection.
If you have information that somebody has not been declaring their fair share, there are two options. You can anonymously report the initiative, and then we will take up that case and ensure that those taxes are collected.
The informer is then eligible for 5% of the tax collected, or 2 million Kenya shillings, or whichever of the two is lower in value as a reward.
It's a whole process. You go to our website, you're able to get all the details. So we pick up your details, we do our compliance initiatives, if it's an audit or an investigation, and upon the end of that initiative, you'll be rewarded with a percentage of what we shall have collected.
Messages communicated do not show neither the sender's nor the receiver's location or device used.
We've collected hundreds of billions from the highway alone, so the system is working.
The Kenya Revenue Authority KRA has been reviewing its tax collection strategies with the aim of enhancing tax compliance. Kenyans are now staring at a fresh round of tax increases. And in 2023, Kenyan businesses as well as consumers are going to face a series of tax increments as the government seeks to implement the Financial Act 2022. Some of the new taxes include 20% excise tax on transactions between mobile wallets and banks.
The entry of 15% CGT, with the entry of financial derivatives charge being taxed on the gains by non-residents. Then also now that people are transferring money from bank to mobile, the excess duty at 20% will all enable us to reach that target.
In December last year, Kenyans raised concerns over the possibility that landlords could increase rent charges due to imposition of the rental income tax.
The rate has not changed. That is one. Two, it's not a new tax. The people who fear and spread the rumors that rent will go up are actually landlords who have not been paying. So they want to make their tenants to shoulder taxes that they ought to have shouldered. Because you as a tenant, your role is to pay your rent. Out of that rent is where income tax comes from. And remember, income tax, as I've mentioned before, is about the gains by the landlord. So it should not be passed on to the tenant. Let the landlords also declare if it is residential properties and the figures are below the 15 million, they should account for the monthly residential rental tax.
With these changes, the taxman is confident that it will reach the 2.1 trillion shillings revenue collection target set by the National Treasury for the 2022-2023 financial year. Linda Koskei, K24 Business.